Alright, it's answering time to some of these questions. Let's begin at the top of the list. Angelus Coheed asks, why you so awesome? I can't believe you're asking me this. I'm not awesome. Maybe to you, I don't get that. I've kind of picked that up from you, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. You'll have to answer that one for me. I really have not an answer for that. And we'll go down to the next one. God, okay, I'm gonna screw up some names. I hope no one takes offense. Mabet Upro. I mean, I know this guy, but I just don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm very bad. Can I have pie? Sure you can. Just go to the store and buy it, because I don't really have any right now. Unless you like sweet potato, but yeah, I don't know where you live, and shipping it to you is gonna be kind of tricky. The real question, what color is my hair? It's, depends on how clean it is. If it's just been washed, it's pretty nice and, kind of light brown, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe dark brown. When it gets greasy like it loves to do on a daily basis, it starts to look black, so yeah, that's about for that. Next one, not really a question. It's by Ariel14. LOL, you use that drawing, and she's sticking her tongue out at me. Yes, because I did get some fan art during one stream. And who submitted that? Why, it was it's my next question submitter, Risky Fish. And she says too many. Let's see. Do you have a physical quality in particular you're proud of? Wow. Not really. There's not really much about me I'm proud of in the physical department. And if you heard that was my AOL list. One friend like sign out, I guess. Okay, anyway. I don't know. I got size 13 feet. I guess that's about the only thing I can say. I mean, I'm not really that big of a foot person, but I got big feet. On top of being a fat ass. So yeah, I'll stick with that. Emotional mental quality. Do I have a favorite one of those? Not really. I don't know how I'm not really that self-confident. I kind of blame work for that. And not doing much after high school, but you know, I'm sure a lot of people are in that position as well. Let's see, playing LSD so much, have you had any strange dreams of your own, or has the game prompted you to take more attention to them? I used to have a lot of dreams when I was younger. Lately, I don't know if it's because I stay up so late and get up so early, or what. I really don't have many dreams anymore. It's very rare. I don't know why. I kind of miss them sometimes. Then again, I don't really have time for them when I wake up late for work, or you know, kind of pushing the edge. And I guess if I had a dream, I don't really have time to reflect on it. Let's see if you could. Yeah, okay, that's the next one. No, it's not. What was the first video game system you've ever played or had? That would probably be the Commodore 64. I don't remember what year I got that exactly, but yeah, I had that, and quite a number of discs for it. Tons of games. Some of them I shouldn't have been playing at that age, but yeah. Then after that was the Nintendo Entertainment System. If you could beat up one video game protagonist, who would it be? Well, let's see. God. I need to reflect. I should have thought these through beforehand. I would have to say... Fuck. Yes, fuck. No. Shit. I'll come back to that one later, because I can't think of it right now. Do you have a favorite book? I don't know. I've read Rose Madder by Stephen King like 4 or 5 times, so I guess that one. Of course, I can't quote anything from it. I've read it that many times, but every time I reread it, it's always new to me because I have a terrible memory. What's your opinion on the current gaming generation, especially considering Deus Ex Machina? Wow. I don't know. Lots of games around nowadays aren't really. Well, I don't know of any other games really like that. Shit, that game was kind of out there. I really haven't played much for the current gaming generation, so it's hard for me to judge. The only thing I've played, and the only current gen console I got is a PS3. I played GTA 4 and I played Assassin's Creed, which I thought they were both good games. Of course, Assassin's Creed is very repetitive, and GTA 4 doesn't have the car modification that I liked in San Andreas. I mean, I know it wasn't that much, but I miss that. Cell phone is nice and all, and I like the duck and cover shit, but yeah, I wish they would have left the other stuff in too. As well as the eating and bodybuilding or getting fat element, that would have been awesome. So I guess that's about all I got to say for that. Okay, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if the woodchuck was Chuck Norris? Chuck Norris is really too busy kicking ass and taking names and being Walker, Texas Ranger to really chuck wood, but I would guess it's going to be a large amount. I don't know. I could see him as a very effective woodchuck, possibly. I don't know what kind of question that is. And that was by the absent-minded one. I'm sorry, I forgot to associate that question. Demon Reader or Damon Reader. He's got very many. Let's see. How far have you got to on LSD on your own? Actually, the furthest I've gotten is, as far as I've gotten now with the recordings. I played the game some, but, haven't played it this much. That's one of the motivations behind actually LPing it, so I'll actually see how far I can get with this. So, hopefully eventually I'll get somewhere with it. What's your favorite system? Well, let's see. I had a Genesis and I liked it. PlayStation 1 had some good games. Of course, the Super Nintendo, never really owned it, but it's got some badass games as well. Wow. I guess Genesis. Yeah, I'll go with Genesis. It's the one I remember playing the most, and lots of games and lots of time wasted, and probably memories. Of course, I can't think of any particular one right now. What are your favorite games? Well, I kind of like not really a fan of RPGs. I know there's a lot of people who love RPGs, but I used to be a little bit. I think the only real RPGs I ever finished were Lunar Silver Star Story Complete, which took an ungodly amount of time from me, and Thousand Arms. And the only reason I played Thousand Arms was because I liked the look of the sprites and stuff. I've stated it before somewhere else, and I'll state it again here. I have never finished a Final Fantasy game in my entire life, and I don't plan on it. I tried to beat 7, I tried to beat 8, and eventually I got very bored. Or very pissed off at that stupid card game where I lost everything that I couldn't get back. Well, it doesn't answer the question. My favorite type of games: anything that's not RPG or sports. And not really that great a fan of first-person shooters, although there are a few. What games as a child pissed me off the most? Boy, I know I've got one here. Let me think. I know. Yeah, this would be a good example. Back before I actually owned a Nintendo, we used to rent a Nintendo from the local video rental place, and we rented the Nintendo and we rented a light gun. And there was this one game called Gumshoe that you play with the light gun, and I played it pretty good until I got to the stage where you constantly got to shoot your character to keep him jumping. And I remember getting pissed off and throwing the light gun and it breaking, and my dad getting very pissed. So I would say that's probably the highlight of my getting pissed off moments. What's your next Let's Play going to be of? That's a good question. I'm thinking, it's probably been done out the ass already. I'm going to do Out of This World for the Genesis, and I'm probably going to follow that up with a game I've never played for the Sega CD called Out of This World 2: Heart of the Alien, because I really want to try that game out. I never got to try it out, but I figure, what's the point of playing that or LPing it if we don't LP what builds up to that?